But again, it was also a lesson for a leader. Again, he really, I really needed to learn that place of it's not the things that you really want that make you. There's a journey that has been curated for you that you need to follow, and it's not about those things. They might come, they might not, but don't focus on that.
Nice.
The more I wanted it, the more that one, it won't happen. So it was a quite interesting journey for me with that Forbes thing. The idea of a billion startup came about because of that. I want to connect African businesses or startups to people like those that I met at that particular place. Wow. And I knew there are people who are coming from where I'm coming from who will never have that opportunity, but I can go for them and represent them. That's how a billion startup came about. Number two was at that point, because of the drama and everything that was happening in 2015 and me being in the media, people would approach me and they'd be like, I want you to mentor me, I want you to teach me. So the culmination of that and also that particular process in that particular event triggered the birthing of a billion startups.
And you start it immediately or it starts later on?
It starts now after I come back. But then something else happened. So Faith tells me, I need to go to see this particular stage. So I'm like, okay, I'll let you go because, I had gone. But then in the schedule, remember there's the love of hip hop I had and there these people I had met. In the schedule, I noticed Shobaraka was in the music, what do you call it? Was in
Program.
The music stage. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
They had a music stage, music and tech. So I'm like, I loved Shobaraka. And I used to tell people that I'll have an event in Kenya and I'll invite Shobaraka. Anyway, but then now, I can't go or, I have to stand there. Guess what happens? I turn and he's passing by. So I stop him. I'm like, hi. He's like, hi. I'm like, I know you. There's a time you came to Kenya. You came to Nairobi Chapel. He's so excited. We hug. We take photos. And he goes. Then something else happens. The photo we took with Chris Saka, I tweet. And then I mention him. And then he tweets me back. And I think that day I got like 500 followers. And he tweets back. That was also quite shocking. I do that, the same thing. Shobaraka does the same thing. I tweet him, then he also tweets back. And now people, the hip hop, the mad love, people are like, Mary, you met Shobaraka? What?
Shobaraka, for context, was a gospel hip hop artist.
Was a gospel
from the States.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's actually, yeah. He's a gospel. I didn't know even he was in tech. I know even Chameleon entered the tech world as a musician.
Okay.
But this one I want to ask you. Followers. You see, it's one, people go for likes, numbers, followers.
Yeah.
But when a guy like that retweets you, the people who follow you also are of certain caliber.
Yeah.
He's trust transferring.
Yeah.
But what's the point of that if you're not having conversations on your own daily?
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah, exactly.
okay.
Especially at that point, I'd taken a backseat from Twitter because of my experience, and I didn't realize it. I realized it later, so I was just trying to warm up. On Twitter. But
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so go on.
So, and then the same day, so they had said anyone who is exhibiting, they will be connected to a mentor. So I was also now meeting my mentor that day, who is a guy who was working for Forbes America. So I met him, you meet them for 15 minutes. I love how, time is, whatever they say, time is money, but they make sure that it's 15 minutes, and, there's conversations that happen. So I meet him, we converse. He doesn't even tell me much. He just tells me, you'll be very successful. then he goes, I'm like, okay, can you connect me somewhere, something, nothing. Out. So it was also quite interesting to have that experience. So that day was just amazing and exciting.
Wow.
So this whole time, I'm on stage with billionaires, real billionaires. But back at home, I'm struggling with these clients who are not paying, and there's someone who's doing some work, some people who are doing some work for me and I haven't paid them.
Wow. That's life.
So you have to learn how to manage that. on how to say,
Optics.
I don't even, yeah, they're like, okay, so you are on stage with this, you're in the US, but then you're not able to pay this and this amount because you're waiting for the guy to pay you. And then at some point, that's the time the bank that we are using was having an issue. It was Chase Bank. I don't know what happened. Yeah, so there's even issues with our bank.
Yeah.
That was crazy, yeah.
Chase Bank was a crazy story for many entrepreneurs. And it was an SME bank, so a lot of people were with it.
Yeah.
No, there's something you've said there that people see the glory, but they have no idea.
Yeah.
So they're seeing you on stage. They don't know that they don't even know that this flight to come here and the accommodation you're staying, it's not even you who's paid.
Yeah.
You get?
Yeah.
But they're like, uko maju.
Yeah.
Na uko na billionaire.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we're having a conversation with one of my guys here.
Yeah.
Talking about a guy who's in a lot of trouble, but he's being seen flying around.
Yeah, he mentioned.
So I'm just saying that in the context of optics. You don't know the whole story.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, but for me, I wasn't trying to paint any picture. I didn't choose to even go on stage with a billionaire.
Yeah. But you see, these guys don't know that.
Yeah.
These guys, us guys, we're just seeing what we are seeing.
Yeah.
And we are judging from our own perspective.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Then I come back and now I'm like, first of all, I have to, of course I followed up with the client and some payments were being made. And then... 2017 marked a very... So remember, I'm also hanging out with, apart now from this guy who has been removed from the picture, the fake billionaire had been removed from the picture and he left the country and I think we've never heard of him.
He's going to pull the next move in the next country.
Yeah. So some of the people who are around, who are the promising young entrepreneurs on Forbes were my friends. So the idea 2016 was I have to get on Forbes lists because... I don't know where that even idea came up. I don't know how it came about. So there's a way I had a need to, you see this, my friends are on it. I also have to be on it. We even applied. They ask you to apply. They ask you for some documents. I sent them, and then I never got on it. And they said, because the time they came back was either 2017, and they said I'd turned 30, so I can't be under that. I can't be under 30. I'm like, what? But again, it was also a lesson for a leader. Again, I really needed to learn that place of it's not the things that you really want that make you. There's a journey that has been curated for you that you need to follow, and it's not about those things. They might come, they might not, but don't focus on that.
Nice.
The more I wanted it, the more it won't happen. So it was a quite interesting journey for me with that Forbes thing. So
what year is this? 2017 now?
2016, 2017. So 2017, I now start doing a billion startup. So this is what I'll do.
Wait, let's change some cards.
Okay.
I also change some cards. We're coming back from 2017.
Excellent.